Good evening, everyone. My name is Rainier Pizarro, and today I'm running as your future executive chair of PAA. I myself had the utmost pleasure of running as you guys' academic chair with Katarina Baltzar, and throughout my successful experience being a part of CAB, I would like to return back as a CAB member as the best representation of embodying and upholding what a leader of multicultural and ethnical affairs should represent. I am a firm believer that I have the definite qualifications and leadership skills to run this position, as I have dedicated and devoted myself with this organization the minute I step foot in this room. As your guys' next executive chair, I promise to, as your guys' next executive chair, my first promise I would like to fulfill taking action as executive is to first have my CAB members trust me as their president. I am very reluctant to say that I do have a personal connection with each individual candidate running for the position here, so I can assure you that knowing them and myself, I can be that resourceful, reliable, and trustworthy president to regulate, delegate, and overlook each position and their events. My time here, I felt like I've earned that sense of respect and acknowledgement of being called a kuya to many here, and I want to continue to be that role model to my future cabinets and to all the active members. My second promise is to reintroduce a revamped PA to a new generation of audience and new members. My goal is to wisely utilize advertising and marketing our PAA brand to appeal towards a diverse array of interested members who would like to know more of our Filipino culture and heritage. I feel that this position attributes a very social and welcoming personality that which I have been accustomed to doing for the last 3 years. I have witnessed 3 presidencies my time here, and what I feel like I contribute and showcase is the balance of both the social and, importantly, the cultural aspect this organization has needed to be improved. Lastly, my last promise is to eliminate the word cliques in our daily vocabulary here in PAA. I want to make sure that somebody who leaves a PAA meeting is reminded of how it feels to be a home away from home and to be a part of what we call here as a family. I want to stress how PA has had that effect with many people's college experience, especially with mine, and I want to accept this opportunity to reciprocate what it has done for me. I hope to leave a new legacy for Paul, and that makes me a leader. No worries. Sorry, I just make sure to, with my spit.
Any questions for Rainier?
Devin.
Why do you think that you are more fit for this position than your
As I mentioned before, I've actually had experience as a CAB member my previous year, and throughout that entire experience, I've learned how to go through different hardships, working about time management. Like April, minus the being part of a professional fraternity, I had to manage my time, going to school, working, showing up to Paul, and not having a car too. I had to commute too, so it's a lot of time management that I feel like I can show and share to all my CAB members. I feel like besides being very organized and structured, personally, I feel like when we do CAB work, it definitely should be behind the scenes. It should be strictly business. But when it comes to PA meetings, it should be much more energetic, social feeling that I want to make sure everyone who leaves a PA meeting is like, oh, I want to definitely come back next week, because I think it's been a big impact and influence to a lot of us. So I think, safe to say, on behalf of everyone, I'm pretty sure that PA has been a big impact to all of us, and I want to continue on that. So, I hope that makes question.
What is your personal viewpoint on the club, and whether it is social or cultural, and how would you change that standpoint going on in the future if there is a need for change?
That's a very important and really good question. Thank you for addressing that, because especially here, being a part of PAA, that's been one of the big issues that's been, not issues necessarily, but more of the bigger topics that we talk about. One of my last promises was to eliminate the word cliques. Personally, I feel like I've been categorized in a clique, or a lot of us has been categorized for a clique, but it's just ironic to say we're part of a family. We shouldn't feel like we have to divide the room, between people who love to be outgoing and then the people who are very shy and timid. I feel like I would definitely say I was a person like that when I first started. And I have to thank Paul for, bringing out the good, the good, joyous, fun side about me. And I feel like I can do that to everybody. I feel like I can't shy away, I won't be afraid to address those certain issues. I think one of my big missions is to make it much more diverse, both culturally and, within the club itself. I want to do a lot of outreaching to different multicultural organizations here, so we can have much more of a diverse perspective of new cultures that we can collaborate with. I have so much planned that I want to do, but within time, I really hope that we can change and structure a different PA meeting for you to answer your question. Jojo?
There are certain points in time where cab members, they cannot perform or finish a task they are given. As president, how would you go about making sure stuff gets done on time, that the program runs smoothly?
I feel like I'm not doing my. If I were to take on the position as executive chair, I feel like I have the full-on responsibility to make sure that everyone's. Like I said, I would want to make sure that I regulate and delegate and overlook all the positions and events that they host. So I feel like managing my time. I would make sure to make time for besides my school and my other priorities that I have to make sure to be in everybody else's. Be still in everybody's lives. You know, make sure how everything's doing. I would keep myself accountable, knowing that if there's an event that's being lacked, that needs improvement, that needs to be managed more wisely, I will definitely make sure to contact them personally, have them a meeting, and settle what we can do to improve, attendance or making sure an event's going on time. So yeah, being a cab member definitely has a lot of responsibilities. Personally, me, I would want to make sure that I share my knowledge and my resources to the future cab. But yeah.
All right, thank you.